It's been a week, Dave.
This is a test of the Boundary Park alert system.
You all right, Dave? You're very warm. You're very hot.
I'm tanned.
Have you got cup fever?
Are we? We're on mute.
Yeah. No, we're not on mute.
Are we not?
No, we're
sure?
good. Have you got cup fever? You're very sticky.
No, it's.
You've got cup fever, haven't you?
I am. I have got cup fever.
Dave's got cup fever.
I got the fever.
You caught it in Turkey, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
So welcome to the Latics Football Phone-In. If you're not watching the EFL Cup,
yeah, I think it might be a bit of a short show tonight because we've got no callers. I've got no callers, guys. Are you watching City Tottenham? Well, you should be ashamed of yourselves.
You really should be ashamed of yourself. It's Cup Fever week.
It's Halloween tomorrow.
Scary.
Are we going to be scared on Saturday from the attack?
We've not come up with any new jingles this week, or anything like that, have we, Dave? Dave's joking.
Excuse me.
So you all right, Dave? Hang on, let's just set some merch.
It's hot new merch, sexy merch. It's hot new merch. It's sexy, sexy, sexy merch.
Visit weareoldham.co.uk/shop now to see our brand new range of hot, sexy merch.
It's hot new merch, sexy merch. It's hot new merch. It's sexy, sexy, sexy merch.
Nah, you can't beat it. Is that a snide Oldham?
No, it's a match worn. You might want to get one.
Snide? Oh, right. You understood what he meant.
Yeah, because I've been to Turkey.
Oh, I see.
You see.
Now I can I join in now?
What?
With the whole conversation?
No.
And understanding.
No.
So let's bring a quick trip over the border. No, over the border. Close the borders.
Close the borders.
Close the borders. There's only one border we want to close.
The problem with Scotland,
it's the one with
Scots.
The one in Scotland. Hello.
Hey, all right.
You all right?
I'm good.
Good.
I was actually down your way last week.
All right. What were you doing down there, Greg?
We took the kids for the Flamingo one, but it was too wet, so we ended up doing the Viking Museum in York.
Oh yeah.
Oh, good stuff.
I went there when I was
Really
a kid. It stunk.
Yeah.
Did they still do that thing where they make the smells and all that?
Yeah, the smelling. There's that ride where you go around and you see all the different.
Yeah.
It was quite.
And those really weird looking statue thing, model thing.
The actual move, yeah.
Look like Dave.
Oh, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Did you? So
it's Cup Fever down here this weekend.
It's
Graham.
It's red hot fever.
Yeah, I'm not really watching the EFL trophy because, like, at the end of the day, like, no, the cup is the cup. Sorry, the one where the Premier League's playing.
End, I think.
Oh,
for fuck's sake!
Can you hear me? Hello.
Hey, sorry about that. We just lost a bit of Wi-Fi signal there, Graham.
No,
You
we
okay?
lost a lot of Wi-Fi.
We lost the Wi-Fi signal. You okay? You there, mate?
Yeah, man. Yeah, no, I'm good. We're good. Yeah, no, but it was educational on that, and we were going to stay an extra day to go and watch Oldham play until my wife realised they were in Sutton and not in Boundary.
Well, you
a bit of a track further down that.
Because you missed an absolute classic against Dagenham.
I did watch. I did watch a guy who lose his nut in the Park Dean Resort. He actually went off his nut. I don't know what happened. I'm assuming it's because your manager for England. He threw off his England top, started screaming "boy murder," and then told his wife to shut up.
Nice.
So I'm assuming, yeah.
I don't know where to go with that, Graham. What do you think the result will be on Saturday, mate?
Sorry?
The result, what do you think? What's the score going to be on Saturday against Tranmere?
See, we're Oldham, so we don't play good. We don't play well. We don't play consistent. I mean, so one day we'll go out against somebody we should beat and lose, and then we'll go out against somebody we should be getting beat by, and we'll hammer them. So I'm going to say 2-0.
To Oldham.
To Oldham.
Yeah.
I think we'll win. I think we're going to beat them. I think we're just too good this season, aren't we, Dave?
Well, 7 wins in the last 9. I think we've done really well.
Yeah.
So I don't see. Tranmere having a bit of. They've won the last game against Cheltenham, but they were bottom of the league. So
what division are they in?
League 2. So they're struggling a bit. So when Nigel Adkins said, "Oh, it's good for a small team like Oldham," didn't he? The patronising ex-physio Scunthorpe prick. Sorry, Nigel, if you're watching. You are a prick. Yeah, Oldham will win on Saturday, hopefully. And I hope you're right, Graham. Thanks for the call, mate.
I'll fund up an apology, but he's been playing well this year.
Well, we'll pass it on.
God's number 9.
Remember?
No, so did Andy Halliwell.
He wanted Reed gone, and look what he's doing as well. You know what I mean?
Oh, give it a rest.
Yeah, but anyway, thanks, guys.
He's not going to kiss you, Alex Reed.
He already has done.
Oh, has he?
Yeah.
Cheers, Graham.
Cheers, pal.
All the best, pal. Take care, mate.
I didn't know where to go with that one. Part Dean ripping his shirt off.
I know.
You get them all. You get them all on the phone in. Thanks, Graham.
To be honest, but I forgot to put my Oldham shirt on. Look,
I know you're a scumbag.
Yeah, I'm a scumbag, don't you?
Jump to get it for you.
We'll tell you what. We'll put this lad on because he's got an Oldham shirt on.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, Dane.
All right, gents, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm very well, thank you. I'm actually in Brazil at the moment. I'm on a bit of a South American tour for a few months, so I've been out here for about a month. Normally got a season ticket in the Dale End, so keeping up with you boys on here, and I've got a new remote for my Fire Stick, which I'm desperately trying to pair. Not working, so I can't catch the games out here at the moment. But keeping up with them on Twitter. But yeah, just really wanted to get a feel for what the feeling is around the ground at the minute. The last few games, last few weeks.
Well, it was a weird one on Saturday actually, because the whole thing was kind of flat. Like the atmosphere, the game, and everything. It was a weird one because obviously we've been doing well, so it wasn't like that fans were like annoyed or anything. It just, I don't know. Maybe we were just kind of like fans kind of expected us to just beat Dagenham, and we did, and that were it. 1-0, game over. So it was a bit of a weird one. I think it's going to be very, very different on Saturday at Tranmere.
Yeah, gutted to be missing that one.
Yeah, same here.
I mean, to be fair, you are in Brazil.
Yeah.
Yeah. Weather's all right.
Yeah. That's a bitch, isn't it?
Yeah. I can just ask you a question. How many other Latics shirts have you seen in Brazil while you've been there?
A few dozen. All by me.
A few dozen.
In the mirror. Yeah.
That's a shame. Can you do some work to try and get us twinned with a club over there?
And promote the Sexy Dave brand as well.
Podcast and that.
It's difficult to kind of get over the Flamengo shirts over here, to be honest. They're very much the Man United of South America because they're just everywhere. I'll try my best, but most people think this is either Spurs or Sheffield Wednesday, and then I have to try and convince them that Oldham is a place.
Yeah. Well, that's because we got rid of this old iconic badge. If you'd have kept this, everyone would recognize it. Global brand.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Speaking of global brands, I've actually got a load of Sexy Dave beach towels that I'm trying to get rid of. I don't know, would there be any use in Brazil, Copacabana?
Well, I've actually forgot mine, so I'm tempted to steal one from the hotel, but I can't bring myself to do it. Might need to go and get one from a proper place.
I'll send you a Sexy Dave beach towel.
Sexy Dave beach towel. Yeah,
I'm sending a shipping container over full of them. So what? So have you chatted to because one of the things you do when you're traveling is you meet people from around the world and around the UK. Have you met other football fans? Have you had a chat about Latics and football with them? And
yeah, the people they're very interested in it. Obviously, the first question you get asked when you say where you're from, and you have to say Manchester, and then you get the usual which of the two clubs. But no, people are very accepting of it, because they've got similar like lower league teams out here as well, and they just straight away recognise the love for the sport more than anything. So they get it.
Yeah. Have you met any other football? Have you met any Leeds fans? You always seem to bump into a Leeds fan.
No, I'm on the lookout for other sort of English clubs. Literally, all I'm seeing usuals, both Manchester clubs and Liverpool. That's all there is out here. I'm not even seeing Chelsea as well, but not even like Villa, Newcastle, let alone any lower league. I really thought I might spot like one of them, but nothing.
So what is it you're doing over there? You travelling around, just like having a year out, being a dosser, or you just have you
pretty
got a
much,
job there?
Yeah.
Right.
No, I've had I've been quit my full-time job in December of last year, and then I did a bit of part-time work, and then got some inheritance money coming as well, fortunately. So yeah, just taking the time to enjoy it before I get back in.
Well, if you want to buy us a coffee with that big inheritance money before the Labour government capital gains tax it.
Can you do any scouting for Latics while you're out there? We could do with a Brazilian star, couldn't we? Like a young Brazilian star.
Keep on the lookout.
You definitely.
I'm going to Paraguay in a few days. Maybe there might be one out there for us. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
have you caught any games this season, or have you just have you been out there?
So my last game, I think it was Yeovil, and then the last game we were away at Ebbsfleet, but I was ill. Unfortunately, I was going to get down there, but then I woke up sick on the day, so I couldn't make it. And then I caught the first game after I was out here on the Fire Stick, and then I lost my remote. So since then, it's just been just been keeping updated on Twitter, bricking it, just making sure that we see out the results.
It's horrible, that, isn't it?
It is horrible.
It's horrible.
Yeah,
I'm so used to it.
Yeah, it's like going back in time, isn't it? Looking on CFAX and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's terrible.
To see them equalise, but I'm a lot more confident than in years gone by. I really think that we've turned a bit of a corner with Mellon. I think we've definitely shown a lot of grit, which I've not seen anything. So it is quite relieving to see the games out, and from what I've seen, the results haven't been fantastic. The performances haven't been fantastic, but we're grinding these results out. So yeah, absolutely. Only teams are scoring every game. So even though we've got one of the less impressive goal differences around us, we're the only ones that are scoring, and that for me is paramount at the minute. Don't care how they come, just keep winning.
Yeah,
it's like Brad said here, weird feeling this season, going into every game expecting to win and expecting to stuff Tranmere on Saturday. I mean, I'll take not playing very well and beating them, but look, you never know, do you? There's
no replays. So I think there's some extra time and penalties as well. So could you help our mate
there? According to
OFCHX, who's not affiliated with the Latics Football Phone or
Oldham Athletic.
Apparently,
there's
tried that as well. The main issue is I can't get paired on the Fire Stick, and if they could maybe put a link in on the feed here, that'd be appreciated. But I've been trying for a few days, and I've nearly buzzed it out the window, but trying to hold off on that.
Right. I don't know if the games are actually going to be available via a stream at the weekend, because the FA Cup don't they usually have the right to.
I don't know.
They're not for it won't be on National League TV and stuff like that, will it?
No, I couldn't get the Halifax game either.
Let's just pick. Well, not this one. Let's just pick up on this one here. Mellon gone, Dave. You wanted Mellon gone
at the time. Yeah, he weren't getting the results. So yeah, don't get the results. Get rid of the manager. Gets the results. Keep the manager. Simple, Kevin.
Well, yeah, but that's
fickle.
You have to be patient with the man, don't you?
Well,
impatient. If you'd have sacked him, we wouldn't be where we are now, would we?
We might
Have you always had faith, Dane, in Micky Mellon, or
Yes.
has it grown on you?
I was always confident just simply off of his record, having seen, 24 managers in less than 24 years. Yeah. And he's the first guy that's come in with all the promotion credentials, and he came in, you've got to give somebody pre-season. I've always said that. I said with Unsworth, even though obviously it turned out bad, I didn't want to judge him until we had a pre-season. And I think that's fair. You've got to give somebody 12 months, a couple of transfer windows to make a fair judgment. And I think that he's definitely showing his worth here. My granddad is absolutely adamant that he wants him gone. He thinks there's sack him tomorrow. And I'm just still chipping away to saying, no, just give it time, see what happens. And
on what grounds is your granddad so grumpy about Mellon?
I think just having not seen any success for so long has just kind of worn him down and down. And he's 85 now, so he's thinking maybe not got many more seasons left for him to see. Well, let's go back up there. But
we're top 5 now, aren't we? So we're in with a shout.
We're not number 1
yeah,
though.
Absolutely. As strong as anybody else
joking.
Out there.
Yeah, it'd be nice. It would be nice.
Yeah,
but he's probably seen us go up twice, 3 times, wouldn't he?
Yeah, twice in. I think word out the other day. My dad's seen 1 in 50 years. So, but it's 1 more than me.
Yeah. So stop being greedy.
Yeah.
Share them out.
We've got an undercover squid here. Which I presume that's him there on his bike. Bin Norwood often gets stones in.
What do you reckon
about all this with Norwood? Do you think he's just saving his best for the second half of the season to fire us into the top position, or what? Or is he just?
I'll be honest.
Something not working.
I was always trying to back him, but I've gone off him the last few weeks. Is my cards on the table? I think I just don't like his attitude on the pitch. The whole Chicken Gate scandal, I think, says a lot. Not changing his profile on his social media to the current
picture of Dave.
Yeah, exactly. Just I'm not mad keen. And he scored a boatload last year, but a lot of them penalties. Only scored twice this year. At this point, free up the wages, get a couple of others in. The ongoing Stone saga, hopefully that comes in. At this point, I'd probably say trade.
Yeah. Well, look, it's not just your granddad who's hard to impress. Jenny's 82-year-old mum is unconvinced about Micky Mellon. I wonder what they think about James Norwood.
Yeah, it'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Let's get an over 60 on the phone in. Should we try and get an over 60?
Latics football phone in for the over 60s only.
No, not over 60.
The main stand football phone in.
For the OAP generation. Yeah. Just a quick message here from Aaron. My kids, Liam and Lewis, first trip to Tranmere. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
They're not going to be majorly impressed. But
Hopefully
then he goes on to say, my kids, Liam and Lewis, first trip to Tranmere on Saturday, and we're going for a 2-1 win. And a last-minute winner from God's number 9. What do you think of Fondop, Dan? Do you think he's...
Yeah, I owe an apology because for the first time, I actually criticised somebody on one of the YouTube videos, which I never do, after he missed the sitter at Altrincham, and then he's proved me very wrong by bagging 8 or 9 goals in his last 10 games. So very happy to humble pie, and prove me wrong.
I have always had the faith. Adam Keeley, if you're still watching, I remember when you said he'd be rubbish and he was the top scorer. I'll never forget that, Adam Keeley. So just remember that. Jenny Tide's mum does like Alex Reid, so she's got great taste and she likes a goal scorer. So there you go.
What about Martin there? He couldn't give a shite if he's not changed his profile picture. We read too much into things.
Well,
you know what I read into it? I read into it that he preferred playing for Barnsley than he does playing for Oldham.
I don't care, really. As long as he just perform on the pitch. Like, if Mike Fondop had a Man United shirt on, he still scored goals. I wouldn't be bothered. But he's got to improve on the pitch. And I had the rant on the pod. I got a load of grief on Twitter, and I was right because he's not performing.
He's not performing. No, I mean he must have to admit that himself. What about the caveat that he didn't get a pre-season and he won't be up to full
professional footballer?
Do you buy into that, Dan?
I think he's had enough time now. What are we, a third of the way through the season? And even for the bulk of last season, I didn't see enough consistency throughout to sort of warrant the paycheck that we're giving him and the talisman player.
Yeah.
He only had one good game for me last season, and that was two. Chesterfield at home and Barnet away. They're the two that he had a really good game. I don't think he had any. He didn't really show his class or outshine, did he? Really?
No, he's certainly got work to do to impress at Oldham. But whether he'll get the chance or not, I mean, are we all expecting him to come out and bag a trick against Tranmere, his former club? I hope so.
Yeah, if he gets 5, then all
I'd
score goals.
So.
That's all I want him to do: score goals and win games of football for us. Because it can't. If Fondant gets injured, we're knackered up front.
Yeah.
God forbid.
Yeah.
The God's number 9 is.
Can't rely on the 2 centre backs to keep banging them in for us.
No.
Well, that's it.
Yeah, we need more goals from midfield. We need more goals from around the pitch. We definitely. On the upside, Jez had a shot on Saturday.
Yeah, he did on his right foot.
Target on his right foot, cut him from the left.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute.
Goals of the month candidates for this last month gone.
No. Have I seen them?
Manny Montez was a chest in
Pretty
from
much
6 yards out.
Yeah, every single one of them a header or a tackle from across in the 6-yard box. Which again, happy to take them.
It's fine, isn't it? But we do need to start scoring some more
we just
creative
need
goals.
To win games. I don't care.
I mean,
I'll second that.
Drummond had a great chance to finish an excellent move. Was it against Maidenhead? And the post?
Oh, I saw that on the highlights. Looked like it was harder to miss.
Yeah, so that. But anyway, look, we're not complaining because we're 5th and we're doing all right. Lost twice this season.
Yeah.
So Binman has spoken anyway, and he reckons 3-1 to Oldham on Saturday with a Norwood hat trick.
Oh.
So
happy to be proven wrong, just like Fondant.
Yeah, do that. There you go. No to do the chicken celebration of scoring at Tranmere immediately. Yeah, I'd agree.
Yeah. It certainly won't do. It won't do him any. Well, I think he would at Tranmere to annoy the Tranmere fans because he's that kind of shithouse, isn't he?
Yeah, he was giving the Forest Green fans pelters, weren't he? When we were against them.
See it. I'm all for it. Like I say, ultimately, I don't give a shit about anything apart from him scoring goals and ideally him. Yeah, I don't want us to have to skulk away from Tranmere with our tail between our legs. I want us to be able to walk away jubilantly, annoying their fans in the car park.
Tranmere.
It's going to be fantastic. Just beat Tranmere.
Just beat
JBT.
JBT.
Right, listen. You stay safe out there in South America.
Yeah, and don't be a drugs mule or anything daft.
Don't get lost in that big jungle that they've got over there or anything like that. And send us a postcard from Paraguay.
Yeah, send us a mug out here, gents. I'll see if I can find it.
Do you follow us on Twitter or social media at all?
No, I'm watching every week, but I've not started following you yet.
Well, follow us, and then we can follow you, and we can see where you're going, and you can send us your little pictures of you on a
What's that Jesus statue in Rio? What's it called?
It's called
I've been there. Yeah, I've got that one on the lineup.
You need to get that. We need to get you up there with a sexy Dave mug up there, just having a nice cup of.
I tried putting a scarf around his neck, but the security.
It wasn't because of the security. It's because it's about 300 feet tall. You don't get up there, mate.
Well, Dan.
But yeah, good to hear from you.
Thanks
Dan.
for calling in. Is it first time caller? Long time.
First time calling, yeah. Been meaning to do it for a while, so when I heard that nobody was in the lobby, I thought, sorry, first time. Let's do it.
Nice one.
Be like Dan, everyone, and get called in. But now we're going to go to Adrian in Shropshire.
From Brazil to Shropshire. See you later, Dan.
Global phone in.
It's a global phone in.
You're looking deep in concentration.
Have you got the phone on top of the cistern? Are you having a wee or what?
I don't know what's going on. I can't really get in the. I'm just in the middle. I'm all right.
You're right. You're not.
You can see me, can't you? Hey, how you doing?
Got you. Good.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah.
I haven't heard of you for ages, mate.
No, I've been a bit quiet lately, because things are looking up, aren't they? I was well known for my views when things weren't quite so good. But no, I'm full of optimism. I've had a really good day today. Got one top tip for everybody, all your viewers. One top tip. There you go. Look, there's a ticket. Okay, there's a ticket.
Tranmere, yeah.
Don't forget your ticket if you want to go to the match. Okay, paper ticket.
Yep.
Last year, I went from Shropshire to York. I got to Leeds. And then I didn't have my ticket. Absolute fucking nightmare. So don't forget your paper ticket. Okay?
You did
Don't
it
forget
against
your paper ticket.
I did.
Matt did it against Altrincham and had to call his friend Darren. Can you get
Oh,
me
it was an absolute. I'm had half with me. She's a Crew supporter, so it was tricky. But no, I am absolutely full of. I've had a really good day today. Fantastic day. My ticket came in the post this morning. I was really worried about it. I've got new slippers on. I did my personal best on the golf course today, and I've got my Tranmere ticket, and I'm full of optimism.
And now you're on the Latics football phone.
Well, there you
I'm
go.
on the Latics. So ask me what you want to ask.
I want to ask you. I want to ask you. How do you think we should set up against Tranmere? Do you think we should just go for it, or do you think we should be a bit conservative in the first half, take the pressure, and hit them on the break? What do you think?
I'm not sure if we've got like a setup really. I mean, my only big thing about us at the moment is yeah, I think defensively. I think we're fantastic. I mean, Monfey, and Raglan, and Australian guy.
Ogle and Kitchen.
Yeah, I mean they're fantastic. I mean, last year we had 40 back, and we were letting goals in the front. So nothing to worry about. The back three, the midfield. I don't know. I mean, I watch every game, most of the games, because I watch it on the smartphone, so I can't really see what's going on in the midfield. So it's all a bit because I don't have a smart TV, so it's all a bit miniature. So I can't really cover too much. But the only thing I do think is that I still think they're really right up front. I really do worry. Because even at the weekend, Dagenham, I mean, they weren't a good team, and it was a pretty scrappy match. But even lesser teams, they seem to be able to spread the ball around. They seem to be a bit more dynamic up front, and I don't think they've got that. And that's my only worry. I think if we get that, I think we're going places. But at the moment, that's a bit of a worry. So to set up, I don't think anything defensively. I've got a problem. The midfield, we've got enough quality midfielders to set up the midfield how he wants. But my only worry is we're not really firing up front. And I know there's all this debate about Norwood. I mean, he's definitely a quality player. I mean, you can see when he scored that goal the other week. I mean, he literally called up to the right back and said, put it on the head. He just nodded, and you can see the quality. But it's just strange things going on. He's definitely a quality player, but and Mikey's fantastic. But I think we're a bit short, and I think that's going to be our Achilles heel. We don't sort that out. I think we've got problems.
I think on Saturday, I don't think we're going to do anything differently. I think we'll play 3 across the back. We'll play the two wing backs. I think we'll play pretty direct. Those big diagonal balls. I think we'll because they're a team that aren't playing with much confidence. I think we'll want to get it forward quickly. Hopefully Lundstrom will be fit, and I'd like to see that press going in, winning those second balls, and I'd like to put them under pressure from early on. And I don't think it'll be a pretty passing football. I think it's going to be a proper cup tie. I hope it is. I would imagine that Tranmere are going to. It's a bit of a free hit for them, really.
They've conceded a lot of goals in the last 4 games. They've conceded.
Well, they lost at Crew. They lost at Crew last weekend because my other half win. Strangely, they were playing Crew, and this weekend Crew are playing Dagenham and Redbridge. So a bit of a strange one. They
got beat off Grimsby. They beat Bromley, which is probably to be expected. Got beat off Bradford. They don't score a lot of goals, Tranmere either. So we shall see. It's they've won 2 in the last 9 games. So
what's happening with Garner? What's happening with Garner? Where's Garner? Because he wasn't fit.
I don't know. I think he's injured again. Yeah. I mean,
is he?
No spring chicken, is it?
They've scored 8.
I think there's going to be some. I think there's going to be some movement. I think there's going to be some signings. I think there's loads of rumours going around, and like you said, there is a lack of firepower, there's a lack of goals. We need to be scoring more goals, finishing teams off. We need a really strong goal-scoring partnership. Fondop's doing his bit; you can't complain about that. But there really isn't the help that he needs up there. So I think we're going to have to strengthen. I think that the board as well are really, really keen for us to push on. I think they see this season as an opportunity to win the league and get out of this division.
Yeah.
Especially now, like we said, third of the season has gone. There's definitely a small group of teams now, top 5, 6 teams starting to slowly pull away. And it's going to be a mini league now between the top 7, I think, to who wins the league, because I can't see anybody pulling away and really, sealing it early.
I think you're right on that one. I mean, it was interesting that Stretton went back to where did he come from?
Stockport. Yeah.
I can understand that, because he obviously wasn't getting the game time. And maybe Stockport pulled him back because they thought, they're not playing, they're bringing back playing someone else. But
rightly so. I think that's the right thing to do. A young lad sat on the bench, getting splinters in his arse. If you've loaned someone, you play him. As much as you can, even bring him on for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. It's just disrespectful, I thought, to the young lad.
It feels like to me that I don't think that Mellon fancies Norwood and Fondop as a partnership up top, does he? And he can't drop Fondop because Fondop's the one scoring the goals. Norwood's not leading the line. Doesn't really have. I mean, obviously, we've not seen Fondop with. We've not seen like Norwood with Drummond or anything like that.
You've got Drummond. He's coming. He looks dangerous on his day. Like against Halifax, he was unplayable.
Yeah, but he's still not scored, has he?
Yeah,
and
but
do you not think we need like a? I mean, fair to mention his name, like a Lee Hughes character to just like bully people up front. We need somebody with a bit.
You need someone aggressive. You need someone really aggressive.
Yeah, because I don't think
Fondop's a nuisance, but he's not aggressive. He's not an aggressive.
No, it's not. You need somebody with a bit of pace, so will run at them. I think we're missing that.
But with like Lee Hughes, though, he was only there because we were his only option. I don't think we'd ever.
Well, I know, but he was still a good centre forward.
Oh, 100%. I'm not disputing that for 1 minute. It's just
it was a good centre. I think we need that. We need that kind of player. We need a real kind of. I just don't think the chemistry's right. I just don't think it's it's not working, and it hasn't worked for. It hasn't worked for some time. We've sorted the defence out, the midfield. We've got loads and loads of quality and depth, but I think up front we're really lacking, and I think he's got to sort it out.
If you look at Norwood and Stones, Stones if he should come in, Norwood and Stones, look at the partnership they had last year. You know what I mean? But do you drop Fondop? You can't, can you?
What I would say.
Do you really think that Stones is going to come? I mean, it just drags on this, doesn't it? I don't know.
I don't know.
Are we clutching at straws with that?
Well, we'll see, won't we? I'm not bothered if he comes or not. If he's the right signing and he comes, then great. I think Mellon and his team are going to be out. They know what needs to be done. He knows what good looks like.
Yeah, he does.
And he's proving that now. He's proving that now with the signings that he makes, and it's all about being effective. And so he'll bring in who he brings in, and like I said, the board will back him as much as they can this season. I think because I think they know that now there's a really good opportunity for us to get promotion this season, and Mellon will be working really hard to find players. We do need to give a shout out to Frozen Fish here, listens to the pod and likes us, but he's a Tranmere fan in Brighouse.
Well, if you're a Tranmere fan, Frozen Fish, I don't like you. I'm only joking. I'm only kidding. Thanks for listening, mate. Really like.
Yeah. No,
just on
that, just because this is what it's all about. These rivalries, like Tranmere and Oldham, it's like the National League, League Two version of United and City and Liverpool, isn't it? The Greater Manchester and Greater Liverpool sort of thing. And we've got, let's not forget Tranmere inflicted our greatest ever defeat on us, didn't they? It was 14-2, I think it was.
Yeah.
And then these kind of things spawn these rivalries, and it's local. There's going to be loads of us going over there, going on the train.
John Aldridge.
It's going to be great. I can't wait.
Pat
so
Nevin,
if you're at the game on Saturday, Frozen Fish, I hope you hate every bloody minute of it, and then you give us a call next week and we'll have a chat about it. 13-4.
Just a question, guys. Question for you.
Somewhat similar.
Do you think? if Norwood was to go, do you think he could step up into the league in January? That's when the window for the league is now. Do you think he could step up back into League 2, League 1? I mean, is that what we're waiting for? Is that the exit strategy?
Yeah, I think he could step up. I think it's not a question of that. I think it's whether he wants to or not. I think he's I don't know. I mean, unless like he came here because like we didn't see the best of him last season, we're not seeing the best of him this season. We haven't seen the best of him since he signed for Oldham. Does that mean that his best of him is? I mean, obviously his best is behind him because he's 34 now. He's not going to be playing like he was when he was 27. But like at this level, players that have got that kind of football brain, that kind of ability, the touch and the movement and the vision, they should excel at this division. You know what I mean? So. It's a bit disappointing that he hasn't done really, but again, I'm not writing him off. There's a long time to go this season, I keep referring back to the fact that he missed pre-season and he's not as young as he used to be. And I hope it clicks. I hope whatever it is gets sorted, and I hope he bangs a load of goals in for us this season.
Martin makes an excellent point there. Towards the end of last season, Fondup and Gardner was possibly our most promising partnership, which it was. And then he brought Norwood back, and it sort of went off the boil.
But I don't think that is a promotion.
No, but it's the best partnership we've seen, I think, since.
No, it worked well for a couple of games. I don't think it did work well for a few games.
About 4 goals.
No, they went on a little run, didn't they? When Garner signed, we started Maidenhead. Garner scored. We went on a little run, and it was pretty effective. But we can't. Garner's not physically reliable, it seems, this season, and he does a job when he comes on. He's always going to be a coming off the bench type player for me, Garner, and I think many of us fancied the same about Fondup. Fondup and Garner on the bench to come on and cause havoc and win free kicks and do all that kind of stuff. But
well, James says Norwood has had enough chances in an Oldham shirt. Unfortunately, he's just not at the level he thinks he is.
Well, he's at the level he's at now, which is National League.
$5,000 a week. I'd love to be at that level.
Well,
allegedly.
Yeah, I pay $5,000 a week to do this. Light's just gone off behind us.
I don't know why.
What
was I going to say? Adrian, what do you think of Kai Payne, the lad from Wigan, since he's come in?
Well, again, I'm watching it on the smartphone, and I can't really see too much because I have to watch it from Belgium. I've got a smartphone, and every time I watch it, I have to go to Belgium to watch it. So it's all a bit of a blur for me. I am an over 60s caller, by the way, so don't get too technical with regards to the different field. But I'll take everybody's word for it that he's an addition.
He's a good addition.
Outstanding.
Yeah. I mean, like I say, the midfield, we seem to have so many a lot of strength and depth in the midfield. And the midfield's quite. I'm impressed with how Lundstrom's come. He really has come, because last year he was getting so much stick. He's definitely an asset. I don't know too much about Kai Payne. He's not played many games. He's played 2 games so far.
Yeah, 3 games, I think.
Three games. Yeah, he's not here. Is he on loan for a couple of months?
Yeah, till January. Yeah.
Till January. Yeah, they're coming in now. Jez. He's sort of. He was fantastic when he started. I think the wide players. We've got so much going on with the wide players. We've got. Kitchen. I think has had a new lease of life because he's lost his responsibility. In the left back role, and he's kind of lost it, hasn't he? He seems to have a new lease of life, but. I've got no doubts about the whole of the team, apart from up front. I just really think that if we can get up front, I think we'll go places. But at the moment, I'm just worried about that. I'd like to see, this thing about is Mellon going to put? Is he going to put Norwood in on Saturday against Tranmere? We're talking about that in the pod. Would it be a revelation? I don't know. But something's got to be sorted because I think we'll fall short if we don't get some potency up front. We're relying on Micky Mellon, and he's great, but we need a bit more. I think we need a bit more. If we're going to press on, we need a bit more. Yeah, we need a bit more.
I'm going to put you on the spot, Adrian. What score is it going to be on Saturday?
I think we'll just scrape it. I think it'll be 1-0. I'm really looking forward to it because the last big game I went to like this was the Rochdale game last year. I absolutely loved it. So I think the fact that there's going to be near on 2,500 old fans there. I think that'll make a difference actually.
Well, the good news, Adrian,
it's going to be close. 1-0. 1-0.
The good news, Adrian, in November this year we've got Tranmere and Rochdale away. So what a month!
Well, I'm lining up. I'm trying to get a Rochdale ticket. I'm even booking my Boxing Day overnight stay, and I'm bringing a few friends to the York match, and I think that's going to be a cracker too.
Yeah,
so
it should be a cracker. Yeah, absolutely. Brilliant. Yeah,
it's all really good. It's all really good news.
It is.
Compared to sort of two years ago, we've got nothing to complain about. Nothing to complain about whatsoever. Yeah.
Absolutely. Agreed. Right. Well, I'll keep my eye out for you in the away end on Saturday, Adrian.
All right. I'll see you there.
All right.
See you, mate.
Care,
Thank you for the call. Nice to speak to you. Nice hearing from you again, mate. Thank you.
So like Martin said, the £5,000 a week means that I can't pay the Alecki bill. I know the generators kicked in to keep these ones on behind here, but yeah, it's well, look, I mean, he's a rare talent, Dave. You know, if I didn't, and he's so fickle that if I didn't snap him up, he'd be on the Sheffield Wednesday phone in or something, wouldn't you? You know, it's just that's how it goes.
Or the England Rugby Union podcast.
Yeah.
Scott's number 9 scores all the time. He is divine.
He's got number 9.
Dave, do you fancy some GN9 merch?
Yes, please.
Go to the shop on our website, weareoldham.co.uk.
Scott's number 9 scores all the time. He is divine.
He's got number 9.
We've got t-shirts. We've got mugs.
He's got number 9. Got number 9.
You know what, Dave? They're selling like warm buns.
What?
Not quite like hot cakes, but warm buns. Have you got warm buns, Dave?
I can't say.
You know what aren't selling like hot cakes or warm buns?
Yeah, we really need you.
Our Christmas party tickets.
Yes.
But they should do because it's November. It's nearly November. We can't be hammering the Christmas stuff in October.
No,
because people
we're not Aldi,
no.
we're not Lidl.
No, but we do have to remind you to keep the date free. Sunday, the 15th of December,
5 p.m.
5 p.m. till late. There will be entertainment. There will be a quiz.
£200 cash prize.
So bring your friend. Get a small team together of 4.
Yes.
Come along. There'll be food available. There'll be delicious pies and all that stuff. Music. It could be, you know what to expect. If you've been to one of our events before, you'll know the high standard of entertainment, quality fun that you can have.
Professionalism.
The quality fun you can have.
Quality fun and professionalism.
So go to the same places you get your GN9 merch and get yourself a ticket.
Yeah. And I am writing the quiz.
Yeah, he is.
But it's not going to be your typical quiz.
No, it's not just going to be Latics stuff either. It's going to be a full range. You'll need all your brain.
Oh, you definitely
need all your
brain. Can't leave
Don't think that
you
might. I'll just bring Paddy Harwood and we'll be all right. Well,
yeah.
I'm not sure that Paddy Harwood uses all his brain.
He definitely doesn't.
He uses some of it for his football stuff, and he uses his legs for running,
and that's fingers for typing contrary advice and comments on Twitter.
That's as much as we know. Yes. That's as much as is evident. So,
only joking, Paddy. What are you watching?
Yeah, but yeah, come to it because it'll be good. Right, Tranmere, Dave, you're not going, are you? Where will you be?
I will be at Twickenham.
Oh, yeah, I'll be at Twickenham, yeah.
Watching England versus New Zealand. It was a pre-booked event /
corporate.
No, it's no. No, I wish it bloody was.
I don't know what I'm doing hanging around with you and Andy Halliwell.
What, Affluent Andy?
Affluent Andy from the borough of Affluent
Richshire.
Richmond. From Richmond. In London Shire. Yeah.
But my thoughts and feelings will be with you all at Tranmere. but I will be watching the rugby. If anyone could just text me an update for the score, because the Wi-Fi is pretty crap.
The Twickers?
Yeah, crap.
What's the Guinness like?
Superb.
Is it?
But really good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, good. Well, so as you can see, we're closing this broadcast down a bit like the light
Thanks
that went off in
to
the
Dan,
background.
Graham, Adrian, and that's it.
Is it, isn't it?
Yeah, but
Well, it's about quality, not quantity. So
but
yeah,
size does matter, I have been told.
Yeah. Anyway. Hey Dave, did you know that listeners can now buy us a coffee or any other kind of hot beverage? What's your favourite hot beverage, Dave?
A macchiato.
And how do you like your macchiato?
Black with lots of milk. Oh.
No cream?
No.
Well, if you want to buy Dave a
macchiato,
then go to buymeacoffee.com/We Are Oldham. I'll just have a Nescafe.
Oh. Thank you, listeners.
The Latics Football Phone-In is a QPod production for We Are Oldham, dedicated fan media. If you'd like to know more about QPod, visit kupod.co.uk.